Thanks for joining us in this edition of National Focus. I'm Priska Julian. Coming up, Prime Minister Skerrit says Citizenship by Investment program is transparent. Close to $1 million worth of equipment handed over to manufacturers, and government expends $3.1 million for small business development in 2016. Stay with us for the details of these and other stories after this.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Thanks for staying with us. Honorable Minister for Finance, Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has made it clear the Citizenship by Investment program is very transparent. Speaking on state-owned DBS radio last week, Honorable Skerrit took the opportunity to re-emphasize the level of transparency with which the Dominica Labour Party government is running the program.
I will stand by the fact that we run a very transparent program. A program that maintains all of the best practices you can find anywhere in the world. We conduct a thorough and extensive due diligence on each client, each applicant, every single applicant. We reported this here to Parliament in the most comprehensive manner on the management of the program, on the accounts, where the accounts are held, who are the signatories to the accounts. The projects and the programs that were financed by the program. If you look at the estimates, for example, anybody can have a copy of the estimates. It is for public consumption. You know, this is the first government that has embedded in a transparent manner the CBI.
The Honorable Prime Minister stated that government has engaged international promoters and marketing agents to expand the international reach of the CBI program.
We have engaged a marketing firm that's been doing a fantastic job in expanding our reach. We have several international promoters and agents who are assisting us with our program and marketing it. And our program has become very attractive to many discerning applicants.
The nation's leader said that although the program is being criticized heavily by the opposition, he believes the program is a critical source of funding for Dominica.
Here it is. This Citizenship by Investment program has become a very critical source of funding, not only for the reconstruction post-Erica, but including current programs. You understand? Everybody who is employed on the National Employment Program must understand that their salaries, their wages come from the CBI. The farmers who are going to the aid bank to get loans, these funds that you're using come from the CBI. The hoteliers and all the people who are employed in the hotels and the restaurants, these funds are coming from the CBI. The entire marketing budget of the Ministry of Tourism, the DDA, is coming from the CBI. The entire budget, $8 million. You know, the entire sum which we use for Creole Festival came from the CBI. You know, the reconstruction work at the airport, funds from the CBI.
In more news, the Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, has reiterated government's commitment to agriculture. The Honorable Prime Minister stated that improvements are being made to several feeder roads around the island.
With the improvements to several feeder roads major feeder roads across the country, and the commitment in 2017 to use some of the funds from the European Union to do the additional feeder roads that were not covered under the BAM, will be done by the government. The $10 million that we have for the agricultural sector at 3% for 6 months grace period. The construction of the abattoir, which incidentally is operational for all intents and purposes, because we continue to slaughter birds there. Farmers bring birds, we slaughter them, we pay them. We sell to the supermarkets, we sell to the various government facilities, the hospital and so forth.
The Honourable Minister for Finance said government continues to put measures in place for the enhancement of the agriculture sector.
We've always maintained, not only in words but in action, that agriculture is a major priority for this government and for this country. There'll be new industries, there'll be new sectors that will come on board, but with countries like Dominica or any country in the world must be able to feed its people. And you must be able to feed your people from what you produce in your country. So agriculture will, and of course you have visitors and who you have to feed. So agriculture continues to be a major priority for us.
Honourable Skerrit said further a cash-on-delivery system is being developed to facilitate payments for farmers supplying the abattoir.
What we intend to do in the first quarter of 2017 is to set up a special account for the abattoir, so that, because as it is now, when people bring the birds, it takes them too long to get paid because the funds are deposited into the treasury, and then to get it out, it can be a bit delayed, because I would like for when a farmer comes, that within a working day, he can get his money to go back and buy more chicks and buy more feed and be able to pay the people whom he owes. So we're working on this, and I'm hoping that in January or so we can have this account set up so that we can have almost like a cash on delivery arrangement. So when somebody brings the birds, we have 40,000 to pay him. We can pay him within 1 working day to ensure the smooth operation of the abattoir.
The nation's leader commended owners of the supermarkets and restaurants for supporting the local poultry program.
I must commend the supermarkets and the restaurants for supporting the local chicken program, because without consumers, all of his investments would be of no value, because people must buy the meat, people must eat the meat in order for there to be a sustainability and expansion of our market.
The Honourable Prime Minister was speaking on state-owned DBS Radio on Friday. Small business enterprises across the island received massive support from government in the year 2016, and the Honourable Minister for Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development, Rosalind Paul, anticipates much more will be done in 2017. In an end-of-year message, the Honourable Minister reported that 425 small enterprises received grant support to the tune of $3.1 million in 2016.
This benefited clients in the retail trade, culinary, garment manufacturing, poultry, taxi services, fishing, cosmetology, agro-processing, arts and craft, ICT, agriculture, among other sectors. Not only are these MSMEs given these funds, but due training, counseling, monitoring, and evaluation. And evaluation exercises are done to ensure effective use of the funds for necessary results.
She spoke strongly of government's recognition of small enterprises as a vibrant contributor to the economic and social transformation of Dominica, demonstrated through the financial, technical, and material support to micro and small enterprises over the past year.
The government of Dominica has been attacking private sector development and investments towards economic growth from many fronts through several initiatives. Government's effort towards geothermal energy, the new Center of Excellence, an important platform for driving innovation, science and technology. Incentive packages to private businesses to include concessions are all enablers of an enterprise development ecosystem. The government of Dominica also fully understands that access to necessary resources is fundamental to the development of enterprise across the various sectors.
The recently established credit facilities for direct financial support to farmers, hoteliers and restaurateurs are also testament of government's effort to boost the private sector. The Small Enterprise Minister indicated that other private sector groups will be receiving assistance in 2017.
Soon from now, we expect musicians, artists, non-financial cooperative societies, agro-processors and manufacturers to enjoy similar benefits. Meantime, our efforts continue at the Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development as we remain committed to supporting and strengthening industrial and enterprise development and enabling a higher level of competitiveness, economic growth, and sustainable development.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I had a bleeding disorder that I did not know about, and they had to be transfusing me continuously. I got 56 units.
Being there at the blood bank, I was like, yo, I'm actually saving someone's life.
You never know when you can go.
Give blood.
I have done it, and believe it or not, it don't hurt.
I won't be scared. I'll give. You know you're gonna give blood. I'll make sure she does.
Sit down at the blood bank in a comfortable environment for 45 minutes.
Helping people.
You are stimulating your body to make brand new cells.
You get free cookies, you get juice.
Glad to know your blood group. Feels good.
I felt as a better person.
It's a good thing to be alive, and I can thank God that I'm there and I'm enjoying life.
Welcome back. Almost $1 million worth of equipment has been procured and handed over to local agro-processors by the Dominica Manufacturers Association and Invest Dominica Authority. On Thursday, the IDA and DMA held a handing over ceremony to provide a number of agro-processors with equipment to facilitate their growing businesses. Minister for Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development, Rosalind Paul, believes this gesture affords the manufacturers the opportunity to improve the quality of the product, thus making them more market ready.
The provision of equipment and machinery is expected to improve the capacity of you, the agro-processors and manufacturers, to improve your processing of your goods, to reduce processing time, to increase your volume of goods, to improve the quality of your products, to help in import substitution, that is reducing our food import bills, hopefully, and to better meet market standards. It's supposed or expected to help you to become, therefore, market ready.
The €287,400 worth of equipment was funded by the European Union through the Banana Accompanying Measures program. Equipment procured for the manufacturers include juice extractors, scales, labeling machines, and air dryers. The minister says this gesture is important as it will contribute to agro-processing in Dominica, a sector government has invested heavily into, which in return has so far contributed significantly to the gross domestic profit of Dominica.
The government of Dominica does not lose sight of the importance of the manufacturing sector to economic development. In fact, our national statistic accounts from 2010 and until 2014 showed annual increase in the manufacturing sector and its contribution to the GDP from approximately 31.5 million in 2010 to 42.4 million in 2014. Unfortunately, we were affected by Erica and it had dropped in the subsequent year, but there had been an increasing trend. So we cannot forget or cannot not recognize the importance of the manufacturing sector to our development.
President of the Dominica Manufacturers Association, Severin McKenzie, expressed his contentment with the procurement of the equipment for the manufacturers. He encourages them to recognize the importance of agro-processing.
We in the Dominica Manufacturers Association are pleased of what is happening here today with the delivery of, you heard the amount, over $200, close to $300,000 worth of machinery, equipment, and other stock for the improvement of the manufacturing sector. Here we are from the Dominica Manufacturers Association in partnership with the NA office, NDFD, the Bureau of Standards, IDA, the Ministry of Commerce, coming together to make this presentation to the agro-processors. All we ask of you, the recipients, is that you recognize the need and the importance of a strong manufacturers association.
Several called on the manufacturers to ensure they produce quality products for the emerging market.
There is an emerging market in Cuba for our products, and the onus is on we, the manufacturers, to step up and try to produce the quality products that are necessary for the market.
Agro-processors who benefited from this donation include Grayson John of Big G's Pepper Sauce, Kevin Maxime of Third Wheel Beverages, and manufacturer of essential oils and other products, Adrian Banis. And finally this news time, Honourable Member of Parliament for the Castlebruce constituency, Johnson Drygo, says the Castlebruce constituency continues to benefit from the opportunities created by the Dominica Labour Party government. In his 2016 Christmas message, Honourable Drygo highlighted the investment made in the youth for the past year.
We have established Youth Service Club in Castlebruce and Pitsufue. Its main objective is to help our youth overall holistic development using the SPICES curriculum. Our youth continue to make great stride. 16 young men of Castlebruce have undergone training in boat building, outboard engine repair, and fish pot making. Special thanks to the Ministry of Youth and the Fisheries Division for their collaborative efforts. With support from the Ministry of Commerce, our newly trained fishermen have formed a fishing enterprise with 4 boats being made available to them.
The Honourable MP spoke of 2 poultry projects ongoing in the Petit Soufriere community.
1 broiler project to produce chicken for the National Abattoir, and 1 layer project to provide eggs for the community. It is expected that 15 young persons will benefit from this project.
He noted that the National Employment Program has transformed many lives in the Castlebruce constituency, especially that of the youth.
Additionally, 6 youths are currently employed under the National Employment Program, NEP, establishing a 3-acre hot pepper project. This project forms part of the expansion of the greenhouse project sponsored by the Chinese Agricultural Mission, which was officially opened in October to provide seedlings and other technical support for the farmers interested in vegetable production.
Meantime, Honourable Drygo revealed that 2 major interventions which will be undertaken in his constituency in 2017.
The Hamina Culvert crossing in Good Hope will be replaced with a bridge. The Petit Soufriere major edge failure will be totally rehabilitated with a heavy base pavement and retaining wall. This forms part of all of the projects to be undertaken following the effects of storms in the constituency. We are happy to have completed phase 3 of the Lower Lively Road at Petit Soufriere. Funds have been made available for the completion of the Cochrane Road in Good Hope.
Still on the cards for 2017 for the Castlebruce constituency is the construction of the modern washroom facilities for 200 families. The construction process will commence in the village of Saint-Sauveur. That's the English news. Macpherson St. Louis is next with the Creole highlights.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à ces nouvelles en créole. Non, moi, c'est Macpherson St. Louis. Premièrement, Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt a créé un site dominicain pour supporter le produit local. Premier ministre a fait parole sur la congrès à Radio National. et de les moun fait ça, yo ka chen responsabilité nationale. Premier ministre a dit yon se challenge la pays a ka expériencer c'est high import bill, ça c'est valer l'argent qui ka quitter pays pour produire l'autre pays. Premier ministre a dit si Dominicain supporter local, bill ça qui descend. Et de les nous pas supporter local, nous quand on est supporter moun l'autre pays, taper travail. À la nouvelle, même parlement pour Constituency Tissavan, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Darrow, qui a souhaité résident Constituency à bon succès. Honorable Darrow fait parole pendant l'adresse et délivrée pour saison Noël.
Premièrement, nous voulons qu'on ait à café, nous voulons souhaiter tout ces résidents, avec ces constituents de Tissavan Constituency. Ça, c'est Jacques qui a été, j'ai pointé là dans notre là pour vivre, j'ai Belleville Chopin, en South là. Et ben, je voulais souhaiter un bon Noël. Et ben, je voulais dire que j'espère que dans l'année là, ça c'est 2017, qui mène tout le bagage qui est bon pour eux. Nous savons que l'année qui passée, c'était plein de challenges. Nous continuons avec rebuilding, avec amasser ces débris qui Erika quitté derrière. Mais nous remercions bon Dieu que nous avons ça bon. Nous avons des travail bon qui fait dans ça là. Nous avons que relocation completely du big. 50 cas, nous fait 50 cas pour ces résidents. Avec on a parlé ce monde de cas qui célébrer Noël pour première fois dans des premier caillou même.
Honorable Darrow mentionné d'autres bagailles.
So ça c'est un bagage. Nous avons l'autre 44 cas qui a fait en Belleville Chopin. Ça c'est Petrocasa. Ça c'est pour alloquer ces autres monde de constituency. Ça c'est un bagatelle force chevable. Parce qu'il y a des trois monde là qui aussi pète caillou pour Tropical America. Mais ça pas stop nous quand on sous passer monter des constituency OK ouais que j'ai projet à faire depuis Erika. Nous chimie Belleville Chopin fait nous avec on a parlé nous est presque $600,000 qu'a dépassé dans force chevable avec bagatelle pour faire ti repairs ti renovation là depuis Erika. So comme quand nous espérer qu'il y a un élève là nous a un gros projet ça c'est $40 million. Ça c'est qui British gouvernement l'Angleterre promet nous après Erika nous déjà un mouvement de place à consultant Javini et nous espérons que la mi-temps l'année passée que projet ça qui commencé mais nous pas ça qu'on permet ça toujours nous pas ça assis avec espérer juste dans l'autre monde les mains nous ne pour faire ça nous paye ça nous actuellement c'est petit projet qui a passé qui a fait là ou un petit chemin là ou un petit pont là ça c'est pour faire la vie mon petit plus confortable de place ça.
À la nouvelle, même parlement pour Constituency Guanfon, Honorable Ivor Stevenson, qui a fait parole plaisir pour faciliter toilettes qui a bâti en Constituency là. Gouvernement Dominique a poursuivi l'argent pour ces facilités là. Honorable Stevenson aussi bien plaît qui résident a bénéficié.
Je crois que ça qui fait bien bon pour mon live mon John et Guanfon parce que quand nous savons, mon qui tenait toilette et pas tellement un bon bitin pour quand les gens les osser car des autant l'appli actuellement pour servir ces toilettes ça là et puis ça pas un bon bitin pour spécialement pour monde qui en l'âge et puis nous crois que là nous construit ces toilettes ça là monde qui ça vivre meilleur et qui monde qui ça ne meilleure santé parce bitin qu'on peut toilette quand même autant et puis ça c'est pas un équipement tellement net dans la communauté. So mon les compliment gouvernement pour manière qu'a fait pour qui dans la constituency les autres constituency on a tapé l'argent pour qui moun bénéficier du programme ça là.
Et puis finalement gouvernement Dominique a bien supporté PP manière yo ka supporter abattoir là. Parole ça là sorti au ministère agriculture Honorable Johnson Drago.
Eve moledi Dominicien merci parce que Dominicien pli qu'a gain pour yo hot abattoir. Avec quand ça ka increase nous que ça contract plus farmers pour produce chicken ba abattoir. Avec bonne année prochaine nous que officially commission abattoir qui yon c'est premier abattoir panier Dominique mais en entire region là.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle en créole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est Macpherson St. Louis. Au revoir.
Coming up next, tips to being a happier you. Here are some proven tips to being happier. Exercise more. Exercising releases the good mood endorphins so that you are always in a better mood after a workout or simply a walk to the supermarket. Treasure your experiences more than your possessions. Comparing possessions and looking at better objects after purchase can be demoralizing and ruin the initial pleasure we got when purchasing and taking possession of that new car, TV, or computer. But treasuring experiences is not nearly as destructive. They belong to us, they are special, and they provide longer-lasting happiness. And lastly, focus on your strengths. Being able to realize our full potential through exploiting our strengths is one of the best ways of finding happiness and helping to make the world a better place. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Priska Julian. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.